Everyday superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. I'm going to come with a bold statement, but we're going to discuss it. I'm going to tell you that all women are gold diggers. All women are gold diggers. All right? All women pursue resource, wealth, financial abundance, and the potential of financial abundance. Okay? That which you have in your pocket, that which you live in, that which you drive, serves as a symbol of your background, your character, and who you are. Okay, it's an outwards projection of such. Now, I'm not saying go blow your money on some shit materialistic nonsense. Okay, there is a counterbalance here. But what I am telling you is that woman has an inbuilt biological protocol that directs her to the men who have the very least the potential to garner resources. Okay, it's for a survival mechanism, of course it is. And you can say, oh, I remember when women used to like blah blah blah. Women have always been like this because it's animalistic, right? And it's not harsh. It's one of these things that can trigger a red pill rage when men start to open their eyes to the biological realities, most definitely, because you would think that it wasn't as basic as that, and it definitely isn't, right? It's not as simple as what I'm telling you, but it's important to know that what is more isn't less. If you are the man you are now, but you have more money in the bank, if you have better investments, if you have a better product, if you're working on a better computer, if you have a better pen to write your letter, it's to your benefit, okay? And given that you can afford it and it's within your, appropriate realm of riches or wealth, per se, then it's not going to do you any harm. It's only going to benefit you. Hopefully through the product you actually own and through how you are perceived. So you can do a fake it till you make it kind of thing, but once she starts to engage you and understands, because she will test you. Let's say, for example, you've got a Gucci shirt on, yeah? You've spent £200 on a shirt that says Gucci on it. 100% cotton. Go you. Go you. You've just bought a £10 shirt for £200 because it said Gucci on. Well done to you. But she, as a person who recognizes patterns and associates Gucci with luxury and spending too much money on clothes, she knows that. She comes to you and she might be attracted to you initially, given the vibration and the frequency you're both on, the realm of materialism, really. Find God, people. Stop existing within this material plane. But this is the world of perception we're talking about. How we are perceived is ever so important. So you wear your Gucci shirt, she comes up to you. Now, she's got money on the mind because you've presented yourself as a man with resource. You are presenting yourself as a man with money. She's going to come and engage with you, giving you engage with her after she gives you a choosing signal. And from there, indirectly, she's going to try to shit test you on who you are, what you do, and find the limitations and boundaries of who you are, to do the math as to why or how you're affording the designer clothing you are wearing. Because don't get me wrong, you can afford it. Anybody who works a job can afford £200 for a shirt, right? But she will question, why did you buy that? Given that you only do this and you only potentially make this much, why did you spend your money on that? Is it down to insecurity? Have you got bad money management? Then it becomes a turn off as opposed to a turn on. Do you see? So it's not all about possessing and having the items. It's about the, what would you call it in like technological terms? It's the back end she's more fascinated in. Such as the man who wears a £3 white t-shirt from, I don't know, I don't care. But it's clean. He's in good shape. He wears it well. She goes and engages with him, and he showcases ambition, knowledge, and understanding that can garner the resources that the man wearing the Gucci shirt can't. He informs and teaches her. He educates her. He plays the role of the teacher as she symbolically regresses to the student. He plays the dominant role. This undercurrent of communication creates attraction that she didn't garner in the fact that the other man wore the shirt. Now, this is a video based on all women are gold diggers, right? And I continue to re-emphasize that because you might be confused as to why I'm sort of going against the grain here. But everything is based upon dynamic and leverages. The information that man is providing to her, that showcase of understanding and insight that he is providing to her, that the next man who just bought a shirt because he felt it's what he needed to do, he needed to consume for the sake of looking like more than he actually was. She understands that, and that undercurrent of communication she absorbs is this guy is going to be a menace. Like in regards to the guy who's got the information, she thinks this guy is going to be a problem when he, in the most positive light, he's going to be a problem to the system when he gets his shit together, because the knowledge and the insight and the planning and the momentum he is establishing is somebody I want to be along for the ride with. Okay? Now, he will get beaten by the man who has done the ride, garnered the resources, has the information, has been put through the fire, and has the Gucci shirt because it's nothing to him. She will find a better life in him. And you might think, well, is it all about money? Is it all about spending money? Not necessarily, because what it's also about is the quality of life. And this woman wants a quality of life. She wants a leader. She does not want to go to work and make more money than the man. You can say, oh, well, we live in a world where both parties work now. That's because both parties can be taxed now. It's a scam. It's a con. One person used to be able to afford the household. Now we say that, oh, you know what I mean? Now we say that we need two people to do it. And we call it feminism. The society tells us that it's feminism. It's not feminism. It's slavery for both parties. Let's get it right. People get confused that it's power and self-control and rights. I have the right to work for this multinational company now and make the CEO money. Isn't that an amazing situation they've given me? Look at it for what it is. Both parties pay taxes. Them taxes go towards stuff that we don't ask it to go towards. Those taxes are robbery. Those taxes come from monopoly money to be invested into real products as they establish wealth, and we continue living in this cesspool, chasing fiat finance that accumulates to nothing, is backed by nothing, and think that we're living a good life in this modern world in relation to those living organic traditional lives in the third worlds and so forth. Right? The whole game is backwards. And so when we start to learn the micro, i.e. me communicating with you, we can start to apply that to the macro, which is on a worldwide scale, on an interplanetary scale, given that that was the case. All right? As above, so below. So she's looking for a better life biologically outside of her awareness. She is pursuing wealth and is attracted to wealth and is attracted to the go-getters because they showcase a better life for not only her but for her children of the future. Survival is number one. Great, he can put a roof over my head. Great, we're not going to have problems with the bills. Great, he's going to put food in my stomach. Number two is procreation. Right, he can look after my child. He can provide a good life for my child. He can ensure the fact that we can continue on genetically speaking. And when another woman is involved, you might think it's down to love. You might think, well, actually, let me rephrase. Let's say you are in a relationship with a woman and you're doing okay. When another woman becomes involved in that and she starts to get jealous, it's not because you can have sex with her. Sex is actually like down on the totem pole. What it is, well, given that the totem pole is of the least value, I don't know how it works, but you know I'm coming from. It's of the lowest denominator in the grand scheme of things. She doesn't want love between both of you. Sex is not as important as love to that woman, because what happens when you fall in love with that woman? You could leave that woman for her. You could leave your now wife for her. And what do you take with you? Your resources. It's not about your vessel. It's not about your abs. It's not about your chest. It's not about the way you make her laugh. And you make her laugh because she's in submissive position, because laughter and smiling is a submissive act. But what is happening is that you're taking your resources, your potential for resource, her quality of life is leaving outside of the door. It's nothing to do with you. It is, but it isn't. All women are gold diggers because they all value, at the very least, the potential to garner resources. Okay? And this isn't down to self-centered stuff. This isn't down to egocentric stuff. This isn't down to the conscious mind. This is coming from the biological wiring of what we are. More is more and less is less. And that's all I need to say on that one. That's some food for thought. Click like and subscribe as always. Peace.